Seneca once said, "Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life." As Seneca reminds us, each day is a life in itself, and as one day culminates, we are offered an opportunity to close its chapter, introspection in grace. Today, we will explore 7 Stoic routine lessons that help us end our day with mindfulness, grounding ourselves in preparation for the gift of a new day ahead. Remember, while each lesson has its value, it's about finding those that resonate with you, incorporating them into your nightly routine as you see fit, molding them to suit your journey. Before we begin, I would appreciate if you would like the video so that you can help me to continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any. Lesson number 1, reflecting on the day's actions. Reflecting on the day's actions is not merely a mental exercise, but a transformative ritual. It's an age-old Stoic practice that delivers introspection with intention, acting as a bridge between who we were today and who we aspire to be tomorrow. Every day, we're presented with a myriad of choices, each painting a stroke on the canvas of our life. When we reflect, we're not just revisiting these choices, we're stepping into the shoes of an observer, understanding the motives behind our actions and their subsequent ripple effect. Think about a simple interaction, like conversing with a colleague. Through the lens of reflection, you can dissect this exchange. Were your words driven by genuine interest or obligation? When they spoke, did you listen to understand or just to reply? This granularity of self-assessment can reveal deeply ingrained patterns of behavior, some of which we might be oblivious to. Now let's turn the lens on more significant events. Perhaps you were faced with a challenging decision at work or a disagreement at home. Reflecting on such scenarios allows you to discern whether your response was rooted in ego, emotion, or equanimity. Were you swayed by the desire for validation or driven by genuine concern for the greater good? But reflection isn't just about identifying virtues and vices. It's a gateway to deeper self-knowledge. By understanding our actions, we unravel the layers of our psyche, uncovering fears, desires, biases, and beliefs that influence our choices. For instance, if you found yourself avoiding a particular task, was it due to genuine concerns or an underlying fear of failure? If you reacted defensively in an argument, was it the actual issue at hand or a past experience triggering such a response? Incorporating this practice into our nightly routine has profound implications. It allows us to wake up each day with a clearer understanding of ourselves and a roadmap for personal growth. We become proactive architects of our character rather than passive recipients of external influence. Lesson number 2, prepare for tomorrow's challenges. Prepare for tomorrow's challenges. This isn't about forecasting every potential hurdle or filling your mind with dread for the unknown. Instead, it's about mentally equipping yourself to face whatever may come your way, anchoring yourself in Stoic resilience. The Stoics taught us about the concept of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. It's a technique where you visualize potential challenges, not to foster anxiety, but to diminish the shock of adversity and to build a mental framework for handling difficulty. Seneca once said, "What is quite unlooked for is more crushing in its effect, and unexpectedness adds to the weight of a disaster." By preparing our minds in advance, we're less likely to be shaken when faced with challenges. Consider your day ahead. Maybe you have a challenging presentation, a difficult conversation awaiting you, or a decision looming on the horizon. Take a moment the night before to envision these scenarios. Walk through them in your mind, visualizing not just the events, but your reactions, your emotions, and your possible responses. Think about the worst-case scenarios, but more importantly, envision how you would handle them with grace, poise, and Stoic calm. For instance, if you're worried about a disagreement in an upcoming meeting, rather than focusing on the conflict, concentrate on your response. How can you remain grounded, ensuring the conversation stays productive and doesn't veer into the realm of the personal? By visualizing your calm demeanor and thoughtful responses, you're mentally rehearsing, ensuring you're better equipped when the real challenge emerges. It's also beneficial to reflect on the Stoic tenet that we control our reactions even if we can't control the events. If you're anticipating a potential setback, like a delay in a project or an unforeseen obstacle, remind yourself of the Stoic principle. It's not events that upset us, but our judgment about them. Equip yourself with a mindset that sees setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for growth and learning. By making this mental preparation a nightly ritual, you're proactively sculpting your responses, ensuring that even amidst unexpected turbulence, you remain steadfast, unshaken, and anchored in Stoic wisdom. Preparing for tomorrow's challenges is less about foreseeing every twist in the road and more about ensuring you have the mental fortitude and agility to navigate whatever path unfolds. Lesson number 3, express gratitude. As the curtain of night draws near and the world begins its descent into quietude, our Stoic journey nudges us towards one of the most profound human experiences, gratitude. It's a practice that transcends mere thankfulness. It's a philosophical stance, a way of looking at the world and our place within it. Gratitude, you see, is akin to a lighthouse in the vast ocean of existence, where storms of discontent and waves of desire constantly threaten to throw us off course. This beacon of thankfulness helps us navigate. It's a compass pointing towards contentment, urging us to find beauty and simplicity and wealth in the immaterial. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, often started his day with a simple question: what am I thankful for today? For a man of power and prestige, this humble ritual was a grounding force. By evening, as he reflected upon his day, the tapestry of his gratitude grew richer, filled with both grand gestures and quiet moments. Imagine the magnitude of this practice in our daily whirlwind of activities. It's easy to get caught up in what we lack, what went wrong, or what could be better. Yet each day offers a multitude of gifts: the melody of morning birds, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, the infectious laughter of a loved one, or the mere act of breathing, of being alive amidst the grand theater of existence. Every evening, as you sit in quiet reflection, challenge yourself to go beyond the obvious. Dive deeper into the reservoirs of your experiences. Did you notice the patterns of shadows and light playing on the walls during sunset? Or the rhythm of your heart, tireless symphony of life? Perhaps there was an unexpected message from an old friend or the discovery of a song that resonated with your soul. Incorporating this expansive view of gratitude into your nightly ritual changes not just your perspective, but the very fabric of your existence. No longer are you a passive player in the theater of life, but an active seeker, hunting for moments of wonder, joy, and thankfulness. As the days turn to weeks and weeks to months, this enriched perspective becomes a part of your being. The world around you transforms. Challenges, instead of daunting cliffs, become adventurous trips. Mistakes, instead of burdens, become lessons adorned with wisdom. And life, in all its unpredictability, becomes a dance of endless moments, each deserving of your gratitude. Thus, as you lay down each night, let your heart brim with thankfulness. Let it echo with the countless joys, both monumental and minute, the day offered. In the grand narrative of Stoicism, gratitude isn't just an act, it's an art, painting our lives with hues of contentment, wonder, and ceaseless appreciation. Lesson number 4. Read from Stoic texts. With the moon casting its silvery glow, there exists a ritual that has fortified seekers of wisdom for centuries: the act of reading Stoic texts. This is not just a habit, but an immersion, a communion with some of the keenest minds that have ever graced our world. Stoic literature isn't just words on paper. It's a treasure trove of life's profoundest secrets. These texts, penned by thinkers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, carry with them the distilled essence of human experience and understanding. Reading them nightly is akin to engaging in a philosophical dialogue where timeless wisdom is shared, one passage at a time. Imagine sitting across a warm fireplace, and across you is Seneca speaking about the nature of life and time. He might remind you, life, do you know how to use it, is long. How often do we bemoan the lack of time, when in fact, it's our mismanagement or lack of mindfulness that eludes us? Such insights, when reflected upon at night, can shape our actions and perspectives for the days to come. Or perhaps you'd stumble upon Marcus Aurelius's intimate musings in his meditations. It's as if you're peering into the personal journal of a Roman emperor who, despite his immense power, grappled with the same human concerns we all do. One evening, you might read, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In a world where pettiness and animosity can be rampant, what a powerful reminder it is to uphold our dignity and integrity. Every night, as you open these texts, it's as though you're entering a grand, timeless hall where Stoic philosophers await your arrival, eager to share their insights, challenge your beliefs, and provide solace. It's a dynamic, enriching conversation that spans across millennia. But it's not just about passive consumption. The act of reading Stoic philosophy invites contemplation. It's an invitation to question, to ponder, and to internalize. As you traverse through passages of these texts, reflect on their relevance to your daily life. How can the wisdom of Epictetus guide your response to adversity? How might Seneca's thoughts on the fleeting nature of time inspire you to live more meaningfully? Moreover, this practice, carried out consistently, helps in weaving Stoic principles into the very fabric of your being. The repeated exposure to these profound thoughts helps in ingraining them into your psyche, gradually shaping your responses, decisions, and overall worldview. Thus, as you wind down each evening, let the pages of Stoic texts be your guide. Engage with them not just as readers, but as seekers of wisdom. Let their timeless teachings seep into your consciousness, shaping a life that is not merely lived, but lived with profound purpose, understanding, and grace. Lesson number 5. Practice self-compassion. As night embraces the world in its serene shroud, we arrive at a crucial practice in the Stoic repertoire. Self-compassion. This isn't about indulgence or leniency. Rather, it's about embracing ourselves with the same empathy and understanding that we would offer to a dear friend. The Stoic tradition, though renowned for its emphasis on resilience and rationality, also places significant value on internal kindness. This is underscored by Marcus Aurelius's teachings, which often reflect a profound understanding of human fallibility and the need for self-acceptance. One of his most poignant reflections is, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. This acknowledgement of human imperfections isn't merely about others. It's a call to recognize and accept our own imperfections with similar understanding. Reflect on your day's actions and the inevitable mistakes or shortcomings you encountered. Did you fall short of your goals? Did you react poorly in a situation? Rather than berating yourself, approach these moments with a compassionate mindset. Remember, every mistake is a stepping stone to growth. Every misstep is a lesson in disguise. Self-compassion involves acknowledging these moments without self-criticism. It's about understanding that being human is synonymous with making errors, and that these errors do not diminish your worth or potential. Practicing self-compassion is also about recognizing and celebrating your efforts and progress, however small they might seem. Did you make an effort to handle a tough conversation with grace, or did you strive to meet a challenging deadline? These are victories in their own right, deserving of recognition. In the quietude of the evening, as you reflect on your day, let your internal dialogue be one of kindness and encouragement. Speak to yourself as you would to a cherished friend who is grappling with their own struggles. Offer words of comfort, encouragement, and understanding. Self-compassion also means accepting that you might not always be perfect or meet every expectation. It's about granting yourself the same grace you would extend to others. This practice fosters a healthy relationship with oneself, laying the foundation for emotional resilience and mental well-being. Incorporating self-compassion into your nightly routine allows you to end each day with a sense of acceptance and peace. It's a recognition that while we strive for better, we also honor our humanity. By embracing ourselves with kindness, we pave the way for personal growth, nurturing a mindset that is both resilient and compassionate. Lesson number 6. Develop a nightly ritual. Developing a nightly ritual is more than just an act of routine. It's a deliberate practice that anchors us, providing a sense of closure to our day and preparing us for a restful night. It's about creating a personal sanctuary of calm amidst the whirlwind of daily activities. This ritual doesn't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. It could be as simple as lighting a candle, sipping a calming tea, or journaling your thoughts. The essence lies in creating a space where you can transition from the busyness of the day to the serenity of the night. Consider what activities bring you peace and clarity. It might be reading a few pages from a favorite book, meditating, or practicing deep breathing exercises. These practices, though simple, serve as a gentle reminder to wind down, to let go of the day's stresses, and to prepare yourself mentally and physically for rest. In the realm of Stoicism, rituals can also include reflection and gratitude. After contemplating the events of your day, you might take a moment to appreciate the quietude and stillness of the night. This practice not only helps in processing the day's events, but also fosters a sense of calm and contentment. Creating a nightly ritual also involves setting intentions for the following day. As you prepare for sleep, think about what you wish to achieve or how you want to approach the day ahead. This doesn't mean you have to plan every detail. Setting a positive intention can provide a sense of direction and purpose. Moreover, consistency is key. By adhering to a nightly ritual, you establish a routine that signals to your mind and body that it's time to rest. This consistency helps in regulating your sleep patterns, ensuring that you wake up refreshed and ready for the new day. Incorporating a nightly ritual into your routine offers numerous benefits. It helps in creating a buffer between the day's activities and your rest, fosters a sense of tranquility, and prepares you for a more peaceful and restorative sleep. It's a small but significant practice that enhances your overall well-being, allowing you to end each day with intention and grace. Lesson number 7. Seek the truth. As the day draws to a close and the night unveils its tranquil tapestry, we arrive at a profound Stoic practice: seeking the truth. This quest isn't about uncovering some grand cosmic revelation, but about exploring the authenticity within ourselves and the world around us. Seeking the truth involves introspection and inquiry. It's about examining our beliefs, our actions, and our interactions with a discerning eye. This practice is rooted in the Stoic tradition of rationality and self-awareness, emphasizing the importance of understanding ourselves and our place in the world. Begin by questioning your motivations and beliefs. Are they influenced by external pressures, or are they genuinely your own? Reflect on the decisions you made today. Were they guided by reason and principle, or were they driven by transient emotions and societal expectations? This practice also extends to understanding the nature of reality. Recognize that our perceptions are often colored by biases and preconceptions. Seek to see things as they are, not as you wish them to be. This involves questioning assumptions, challenging preconceived notions, and striving for clarity. Seeking the truth also means embracing humility. Recognize that our understanding of the world is limited, and that there is always more to learn. Approach life with curiosity and openness, acknowledging that seeking the truth is an ongoing journey rather than a destination. Incorporating this practice into your nightly routine involves reflection and contemplation. As you wind down, take a moment to ponder the day's experiences and your responses to them. Ask yourself, did I act with integrity? Did I seek to understand, or did I cling to my own assumptions? This practice also involves evaluating your beliefs and values. Are they aligned with your actions? Are they grounded in reason and truth? By engaging in this self-examination, you foster personal growth and develop a deeper understanding of yourself and the world. Seeking the truth is a continuous process of inquiry and reflection. It's about striving for authenticity, understanding, and wisdom. By integrating this practice into your nightly routine, you cultivate a mindset of inquiry and self-awareness, leading to a more meaningful and enlightened existence.